due to alarming increase in population, there has been food shortage and biologists have come up with solutions. The first solution to this problem has been animal husbandry and second one has been plant breeding. Okay, so we are going to discuss these in greater detail. First of all, let's start with what is animal husbandry. Animal husbandry is a branch of agriculture concerned with the care and breeding of domestic animals. So, if we talk about the rearing of domestic animals, the feeding of domestic animals and the breeding of domestic animals, we talk about animal husbandry. And the primary purpose of animal husbandry is for meat and milk, means rearing animals for meat and milk. In case of meat, we have cattle, sheep and meat goats, right? For milk, we have generally mainly cows and buffaloes. And except from this meat and milk, we have some purposes which these animals serve. And the animals which serve the multi-purposes are horses, camels, bulls, deer, yaks and poultry. So, poultry are a class of domesticated fowl birds, right, which are reared for their egg and for the meat purposes also. So, the primary purpose of animal husbandry is meat and milk, but except from this, the multiple purposes are sometimes also served by this animal husbandry. So, animal husbandry is a solution to the problem of food security that we are facing today. Because of the biologists, we have certain techniques of breeding, inbreeding, outbreeding also, which we are going to discuss in this chapter, that actually have resulted into better practices, right. So, animal husbandry has evolved as a science as well as art. So, animal husbandry is a science. How it is a science and how it is an art, we will discuss. It is a science as well as an art. Okay, just remember this. Now, moving on to some data, 70% of the domestic population is composed of cattle in case of India. So, 70% of domestic population is of cattle in India. But still India and China, these developing countries, account for just 25%, only 25% of this animal husbandry. Why so? Because the output is quite low. This output is low because of some principles that do not follow, because of the techniques that are being followed in very developed countries and the techniques that are not there in the developing countries. So, 70% of this domesticated, remember, population is of cattle in case of India and China, but India and China, they account for only 25% of this domestication, this rearing and you can say this breeding of domestic animals. So, if I talk in terms of numbers, it is out of 337 million livestock, 227 million is cattle. Okay, in India, out of 337 million livestock, 227 million is of cattle. So, if we divide animal husbandry into some categories, we can talk about first of all cattle farming, because it is in greater detail and much larger in number. As I told you, out of 337 million domesticated animals, we have 227 million cattle. So, we will talk about cattle farming, poultry, and after poultry, we also talk about fisheries and apiculture. So, you know that cattle, if we talk about this cattle farming, then this cattle farming is for meat purpose also, for milk purpose also. If we talk about poultry, we can have many benefits from poultry. Then fisheries, right? We can have inland fisheries, the capturing of fish, we talk about prawns, right? So, shellfishes, they all come under fisheries. Then we have apiculture. So, apiculture is actually rearing of honeybee for getting honey, wax and many products. So, we will be talking in animal husbandry about these four basic categories, that is cattle farming, poultry, fisheries and apiculture.